So, okay, I'm back. Awesomer than ever, clearly. I mean, look at this. And look at that. If you hear bird sounds in the background, don't be freaked out, because you are where my window is, and there are birds out there, and the window's open. So, I was out last night. That sounded dumb. Anyway, last night I saw this guy. He was just like, la 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 la, walking around, and the first thing that freaked me out was he looked like an older version of one of my friends. Zoom 20 years in the future, and this is what he would look like. Second thing, which disturbed me even more, because my friend would totally do this. He's such a lame one. He's like wearing a button-up shirt, and he had it open down to like here. And you could see his chest hair, but it wasn't just like normal nasty chest hair. He had shaved the letter T into it. You could see the stubble where it was growing back in. He had shaved the letter T. Who does that? Why? I can't even comprehend. Why would you do that? I can barely comprehend people shaving letters into their head. But your chest hair? Really? On another note, how much would your parents have to hate you to name you Jim Bob? My words do not make sense. Exam's over. That's awesome. Every other teenager in the country right now is probably still sleeping or eating ice cream and pizza, because apparently this is what I think teenagers eat. Normal teenagers would be like, oh, I did nothing today, but I went completely Monica on my bathroom and bedroom. If you don't get that reference, you really suck. I have nothing else to say. So, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. This is basically how all of my conversations end. Don't you hate when you see someone on the street and you're just kind of walking, la 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 la, minding my own business. You're like, oh, I see a person, I should say hello. And before you realize that that's a really stupid idea, you go, hey! And then they don't hear you, so of course you scream at the top of your voice, hey, person! They turn around, they're like, who the freak is calling my name? If your name is person, that would really suck. And then they're like, oh, hi, how are you? And you're like, good, how are you? And they're like, good. And then you have nothing else to say to each other, but you flagged this person down from 2 blocks over, so you gotta say something. So you say, how's your iguana? And they go, I don't have an iguana, but if I did, I'm sure he'd be good. And there's another awkward silence while you contemplate why you chose iguana instead of dog. You both just kind of stand there, and then you say, well, okay, see you around, and they're like, see ya! Good to divert off my path and exchange this awkward conversation with you. That's basically my life. And I have nothing else to say. Catch you later. I'm never ever doing that again. That's the only exciting thing that's happened to me in the last day. How shall I say this? I don't know. How shall you say this? You suck a lot. Not you, me. I suck a lot at talking to things and people. It doesn't really matter what it is, but apparently my words come out like this. Stop talking. Just stop.